Well, good morning, everyone. This is Jeff Hooks. I want to welcome you to our Saturday VNI Quick Start Training Zoom, our Quick Start Training call. We get together every single Saturday, folks, to do one thing, and that's to learn from each other. And our goal is very simple. This is a live training that we do every single Saturday, rain or shine. We're glad that you're here. And we record these trainings every Saturday so that you and your team can benefit from them for days, weeks, and months ahead. And they're available to work for you 24/7. Sometimes people say, "Hey, I don't think I can build this business because I don't have a lot of time." Well, this is one of the examples of our system of support and training and development, where it really is a function of, if let's say you start a brand new VNI partner and you say, "Well, I don't have time to train them," plug them into this event. And you say, "Well, they can't make it to this event." Send them the recording. This is part of a this is one piece of a system that's you're going to see that's already in place, but going to continue to come together, that is designed to do one thing, and that's help you reach your goals and dreams with Victory Nutrition International. This is a business building call. It's obviously the core of our business is the product, but this specific event that we do every Saturday is business building. In other words, how do we take these amazing products and build a business? How do we spread the word? How do we take these amazing products and put a business in place for you, part-time or full-time, that moves and sells a lot of these products? That's what this is about, teaching you and your team how to build a distribution business with these amazing products. The products, make no mistake, the products are the business, our science-based products. But what we're going to do is say, okay, let's teach you how to take this brand. Let's teach you how to take these amazing products, and let's teach you how to take our mission of helping people become beacons of health, hope, and abundance. Let's take this mission and take it across the U.S. and Canada, and as we move forward, all the way around the world. And so this is a business building call. Now, we have other events, as I hope you know, the first Monday of every single month, unless that Monday is a holiday, at 8 o'clock Eastern, our founder and CEO, Mr. Bill Downs, and Steve Kucherawy go through a monthly product call. And that's going to be, so that's in 2 days, Monday night. The first Tuesday of every month, which is going to be this upcoming Tuesday at 9 o'clock, we do a monthly kickoff call. It's an audio call designed to help you and your team set goals for the new month. In this case, obviously the month of October, and get off to a great start. So we've got pieces of a puzzle here that are designed to take the pressure off you. And really what you want to do is plug in, leading by example, just like you're doing today. And then get your team to plug in, and that's the key. That's how, if I can give you one little tip, even if you're brand new, you can absorb this. It's not going to be, it's not going to be too far out in front of where you are. The key to this business is, number one, lead by example, and number two, have your team plug in with you. Okay, so you're plugged into the training call. That's great. How many, rhetorical question, not designed to be anything other than rhetorical, to help you with your mindset. How many people on your team are plugged in this morning to this live training? That's for our leaders. Now, if you're brand new, that doesn't apply to you. If you're an existing leader or an emerging leader, that's a great question. That's a great accountability question. Because the company's doing our part. We're the companies, as part of our team, we're sending out the notifications. Zoom call, there's a Zoom event Saturday at 11. There's the monthly product call this coming Monday in 2 days, Monday, October 1st at 8 o'clock. And all those details are there. There's the Tuesday evening at 9 o'clock, first Tuesday of every month, monthly kickoff call for getting your business off to a great start for the new month. Although the company's going to do the announcements, but what we want you to do, and this is a tip, this is a business building tip, is make a few phone calls to your key people. Send out a couple text messages, and we'll talk more about that as we move forward. But the art of promoting to upcoming events is one of the key leadership attributes that we want to help you get good at. And the good news is you can get good at it, and you will, but you got to be very intentional. So we're excited. Again, this is all about helping you build and grow your business, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are with your Victory Nutrition International business. That's the purpose of this call and this event that we do live every Saturday. And one of the things that I mentioned before we started the recording, we're always going to feature leaders and emerging leaders who are walking the talk. Every person we've ever featured so far in the last 6 weeks or so, and moving forward, is going to be someone. And with all due respect, I love people that write books. I read books. Millionaire Success Habits. I read books. I love to learn and grow and improve. But in terms of teaching you and your team how to build and grow your V&I business, we're never going to bring somebody up that's talking theory. We're always going to put members of our wonderful family, members of our community, leaders that are actively building and growing in their business. And the gentleman that's going to be our featured trainer for today is a perfect example of that. He and his wife just went director. I mean, literally, their business has exploded literally this month, and with a lot of hard work and a lot of focus. And so we're going to so what does that mean to you? That means you can pull a pen and paper out. You can get ready to take notes, because, again, it's not theory. It's real fundamentals that you can apply into your business immediately. Guess what? To help you finish September strong. We've still got another 2 days to close out the month of September. And I've been on the phone with some of you this morning. You've got some events going on today. Many of you have some conference calls that you're doing today. I know one of our leaders is actually even doing an event tomorrow to close the month out strong. So the nice thing is, no matter where you are, you can take a positive step forward and close out September strong and position yourself for a big October. The best way to have a big October is to have some forward progress in September. That's one of the keys. All right, so whether you're brand new or whether you're one of our leaders, emerging leaders, been part of the family, the V&I family for a long time, we welcome you to this. It's going to be a great call. Again, very, very excited. I want you to, by the way, maybe you're a part of the V&I family and you're hitting the reset button. You're hitting the refresh button. Maybe you haven't really applied yourself for whatever reason over the last number of months to your business. You've been enjoying the products. You've been blessed by the products. You've been, taking the products consistently, but now you're ready to hit the refresh button and get back to building. And if that's the case, that's what this call's perfect. It's perfect. It's exactly, because the fundamentals are the key. One of the things that I've learned in this business over the years from personal experience and observation is extraordinary leaders, like the gentleman we're going to be introducing in just a few minutes, top leaders, top income earners with Victory Nutrition International. Stay with me on this if you're brand new. They don't do extraordinary things. They do the basics, the fundamentals, extraordinarily well. Think about that. It's not a matter of, it's not like really fancy, trick shots. The best basketball teams in the world as a team are not the ones that have, all the tricks. It's fundamentals. It's working as a team. It's executing on those fundamentals. It's mindset. It's putting the work in. It's a lot of other things that you and I can control with our own V&I business. That's the exciting thing about it. So this is about mastering the fundamentals and then implementing those fundamentals. I've always said the fundamentals are not necessarily exciting. They're not like, wow, but the results they create are exciting. That's a little nugget. That's free of admission here. I didn't even have that on my notes. The fundamentals, when you master these fundamentals and implement these fundamentals, the fundamentals themselves are not like, wow, I never thought of that. But if you will implement these fundamentals consistently, the results they create are very exciting. And that's the thing about it. So I want to go over a couple housekeeping items as we set the table for this introduction. A couple things that we talk about every single Saturday. Number one, stay plugged in. These are tips for building your business. Now, just like you're doing today, stay plugged in to the V&I system. Now, what does that mean? That means stay plugged in to the Zoom events, the conference calls. Stay plugged into your website. Stay plugged into the news, the announcements, that news feed that's in your in the business side of the brand new website is going to have consistent updates, including the most updated recordings of Zoom from the previous week and the current week. So start. A lot of you have, and again, it's understandable. A lot of you aren't in the habit of really checking the news feed. but we want you to now. That's a way to stay plugged in, stay current on upcoming announcements, stay plugged in with your upline, the trainings that they're doing. Give your upline, if you're actively building a business, which I know you are, then you need to be connected with your upline success coaches and your sponsor, or the support team that you're directly working with. Because one of the key folks, they're one of your biggest resources. They're probably the biggest resource. That your support team, that's the individual that brought you into VNI, and their upline, we call them your success coaches. They're a number of individuals that are working with your sponsor that have a vested financial interest in helping you win, in helping you succeed and build and grow your business. And folks, that's exciting. That's free enterprise at its best. So stay plugged in. Don't ever be a lone ranger. And if you're writing notes, which I hope you are, digitally, however you're doing it, lone rangers don't win in this business. I've never seen people come in and kind of isolate. I've seen them try. I've seen lots of very smart, capable people, and I'm not going to say men and women because with all due respect, it's usually men that come in my experience. That's my experience. Don't want to stomp any toes, but it's usually a type A driver that's in many cases been very successful in other areas of life, and they come in and they're going to do it their way, and they're going to isolate their whole team from the company and from the upline, and it never works. I've seen a lot of very smart, well-funded people try that, and it's never worked. And we're talking 29, almost 30 years of experience for me in this industry. So what does that mean? That means stay plugged in. You're part of a team. You're in business for yourself. You're your boss. You're your own CEO, but you're not in business by yourself. There are resources here, and a team of people here, including corporate. As we announced on the unveiling of our new website, which is the end of what we're calling phase 1 internally. There's a lot of exciting things we're working on, folks, and the goal is very simple: to help you reach your dreams and your goals. So stay plugged in. Number 2, do something positive every day to build and grow your business. Do something positive every day. Consistency creates momentum, and momentum is sustained through consistency. You do a little bit today. It could be making 1 or 2 initial phone calls, inviting people to learn about VNI. It could be inviting people to plug into the Thursday night product and business overview presentation. It could be if you're doing a local event, you could be picking up the phone, inviting somebody to have a cup of coffee and share a Protovite moment with them. And a brochure, and say, hey, this is the most complete liquid nutrition program in the world. It's simple, it's convenient, it's complete. 1 ounce once a day for maintenance. Rinse it around for 30 seconds and you're good. You've just nourished your body at a cellular level. It could be that simple. It could be a follow-up, but it's that consistency day after day. It's effectively, it's a compounding effect. And it creates momentum, folks, that if you're brand new, it's really hard to explain, but consistency is the key. You're better if you'll do a few business building activities, or one a day, and you do that 5 or 6 days a week for the next 6 months, you're going to be blown away at what happens with your business. But if you put in 10 hours today and check out for 6-7 days, and then put in 8 hours and then disappear for a week and a half, your business never will get momentum if there's inconsistency. So those are the 2 tips that we always want to teach and train, and I hope you will teach and train your team as new partners join your business. Is stay plugged in and do something positive every day. That consistency is such a key principle. Okay, and it's all about mastering the fundamentals. There's a learning curve in this business, and the more you do it, the better you're going to get, and we're going to help you every step of the way. We can't do it for you. We can do it with you. You take a step, your upline coaches take a step. You work to 10 o'clock, they'll work to 10:01. So it's a leadership principle that you can run with 1,000, but you can't carry 1. So everybody's got to take responsibility for their business, but be emboldened, be empowered, be inspired with the reality that you're part of a team, and we're all in the midst of doing something very, very special, and you're a key part of that. So one more thing before our intro. It's been said that success is doing the correct things correctly long enough. So I call that the success equation. Success is doing the correct things correctly long enough. So on these Zoom trainings every Saturday, we're going to be talking about the correct things. What are the correct things that you need to focus on to build and grow your V&I business? What are the correct things that you need to be implementing and teaching, leading by example, but also teaching your team to do in order to get profitable and to grow your business? We're going to be that's always the subject of these Saturday quick start trainings. Success is doing the correct things correctly. Okay. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. So you got to be willing to make some mistakes, but you're going to do the correct things correctly. And then here's the third piece is so important, folks, long enough. Success, depending on the size of your goal, the bigger your goal, the bigger your vision with your V&I business for yourself and your family, the more time it's going to take. Hopefully I think that's common sense for all of us. The bigger the goal, the bigger the vision, the more time it's going to take. So success is doing the correct things correctly long enough. If you've got a big vision, maybe that vision's financial independence, maybe that's debt free. And I'm real big on, for all of us as consumers, myself included, I promise you, I want to declare war on debt, consumer debt. Because folks, that's a tool of the enemy. That's bondage. It's no fun, and we've all been there, and I'm there right now. We've all been there. We've all got debt, and I'm a big believer in building a cash flow with your V&I business where we can systematically start knocking off consumer debt, the bondage of that debt, and have peace of mind. But that's just part of my vision. What's your vision? What's got you excited? What's got you say? And by the way, you want to talk about walking the talk? Thank you so much, Mr. Bill Downs. We as a company, zero debt. So Bill and Kim Downs are leading by example for all of us. No debt. We want you. And again, that for some of you, that may be like, oh, I can't even imagine that. I can't even imagine what that would feel like. That's okay. We're going to take baby steps. Maybe start with one credit card. And say, all right, you know what? I'm going to take the next 6 months or next year. I'm going to pay off that credit card. And then I'm going to clip it up. Or I'm going to put it in a drawer in case it, for a rainy day if it's an emergency. But whatever you want to do. So that you got to, again, that's part of my passion for this business. What is your passion? Why are you building this business? And embrace that and recognize that, again, success is doing the correct things correctly long enough. Okay, that doesn't mean success is not doing the correct things correctly for 2 weeks. We're one of the challenges of our society as a culture is it's quick fix. We're in a microwave society. Okay, and sometimes I'm guilty of this. I was guilty of it this morning. Sometimes we're impatient, at the drive-through. We're impatient in front of the microwave. We've got washers and dryers. Most of us are blessed with washers and dryers that do work that used to take us by hand, and my parents and grandparents, hours and hours, and it takes too long. So what we have to recognize is building a real business fundamentally with these amazing products and with real people takes time. Leadership development takes time. Now you can get profitable quickly, but we're going to take this thing. I always tell people, have a 5-year vision. Ken Nasmith's with his team is talking a 5-year vision and a 3-year vision. And some of you as leaders are doing the same thing. Success is doing the correct things correctly, not for the next 3.5 weeks and you've won the lottery. No, we're going to do the correct things correctly long enough for you to reach. How long? What's long enough? Long enough depends on your goals. Long enough depends on what your vision is. I can tell you from a company perspective, we've already shared a goal over the next 5 years to create 100,000 active customers on subscription. And I can promise you, for Bill and Kim, myself, the management team, we've got goals well beyond the 5-year plan. And so that's the way you want to approach your business, even from a part-time basis. What's your vision? And recognize that success formula, doing the correct things correctly long enough. The only variable is long enough. If you'll do the correct things correctly and you keep doing it, you're going to have results. That's a fact. And we're going to help you every step of the way. I am so excited. It's been such a privilege. Dwight Halstead introduced me to this gentleman and his wife, Esther. Gene and Esther reside in the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful province of Alberta, Canada. Canadian Rockies, I mean, he's just south of Edmonton, and folks, it's definitely God's country. But from a business perspective, I'm so excited. Gina has prepared a training. We've had a couple conversations over the last couple of weeks, and you know, I asked Gina. I said, you know, he's teaching and training his team, and I said, you know, would you be kind enough to kind of package some of the principles that you've learned in this business model in this industry and what you're teaching your team with VNI, and teach that to the whole company? And he graciously said he would. And as I just shared with you, hot off the press, y'all are the first to learn it. Gene and Esther have checked off director in their ascension and their growth. And you talk about vision. Gene and Esther have a big vision to help a lot of people. They're not only spearheading the growth of Canada, but they're also building there's this North American team all across the U.S. and as we expand globally. So with that, it is my privilege to turn this quick start training over to Mr. Gene. Don't say, hold on a second. Kucherawy. All right, so I'm real big. Gene Kucherawy, Gene and Esther out of Alberta. But Gene, take it away, sir. Thank you so much. Excited to learn. I got my pen and paper, and I'm ready to go. So take it away. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Jeff, for giving the opportunity for me to come out and be on the Saturday morning training. Esther and I are very, very excited about the opportunity that we actually have, you know, in front of us. And that's what I'm going to just show, a very, very simple, down-to-earth means. Also, I want to thank all the group for all the efforts they've been putting in, especially the people across the border. Hands across the border for you folks. I met some, and we are really looking forward to meeting more in the future. And from this point on, we are very excited about really, really putting in and introducing our what we're going to present today, and start working directly with starting from the basics with everybody, as if it's day one. And that's what this presentation is all about. Anyway, we're going to start out with introducing ourselves as we did. And welcome to Victory Nutrition International. It's providing us a realistic approach to business building, supporting each other, resulting in improving a better lifestyle, thus enhancing everyone's health, of course. That's the number one thing. By doing this, we at the same time are helping ourselves to a little abundance, what we call wealth. Now, add the health and the wealth together, guess what you're going to have? Happiness. Now, as leaders, it is our mission and passion to help people achieve the life they dream of. Now, what could it be? Well, for most people, it's more health problems, more health freedom. That's what we're all here for. That's the most important thing, more health freedom, more time to spend with your family, more money to take care of the ones you love. And most importantly, more freedom to live the life you want to live. Now, folks, I ask you this question. Could an improved lifestyle help? The big question I ask a lot of people is very simple. From the start, it was very, very difficult to ask people a direct question. I'll ask you this question. Would you like to improve your financial circumstances? It's either yes or it's no. If it's yes, look at those fine little pictures there. Now, in your mind, or write on your piece of paper that you have, what you want to achieve in the very near future, like 3, 4, 5 months from now. Write it down. Keep it to yourself, and we'll go in and we'll talk about a lot. Now, VNI is providing a realistic approach. And I'll mention that again, a realistic approach that systematically could improve your lifestyle by fulfilling the aspirations you may have. That's why I asked you, what did you write on the piece of paper? for your aspirations that you want to achieve. Look for the little things. Now, you probably say, well, that's great, Gene, but how do I fulfill my aspirations? Ultimately, it all starts with the basic understanding of the reward thank you program, which is the V&I compensation plan. I love calling it a thank you program, a reward thank you. They reward you very well for your efforts that you put. Here's the big key, folks. It is simple. It is realistic. And I believe firmly it's achievable by everybody. Yes, the reward thank you program the V&I has. Every V&I business builder does the same thing, could achieve the same thing, could realize a substantial financial return. The reward thank you program is based on a straightforward sequence of actions when taken in the right order, in the right way, and most importantly, for the right cause, could deliver consistent success. Get these actions out of sequence or fail to take them at all, a person will not experience achievable results. Some people will get all excited and they go ahead and they go scramble and they bring a lot of people in, and guess what? Is it in the right order? Is it in the right way? Is it in the right cause? No, it's not. You have to have a plan. Here's what's so important. By investing in one's personal health and sharing the concept with only 3 people, folks, I'm not talking hoodles of people. You can and you should, but right now I'm only talking about 3 people. What this could do for you. A substantial financial return could be achieved in a progressive time frame. You notice what I just stated? Financial return could be achieved in a progressive time frame. Now, about people. I'm only talking simply about 3 people. Here's the key. Your 3 business partners. When you're bringing someone into the business, talk to them about the business. That's your business partners. What 3 people would you like to be your business partners? You wonder, well, my goodness, do I know who? I can tell you this for sure. Over all the years we've been in the direct marketing, direct distribution, or whatever you want to call it, there is no one person more qualified than the other. There really isn't, because that's how simple it is. It's understanding. Once you understand, you have a desire, you will achieve. Now, here is the secret. Folks, Esther and I, we've been in network marketing since 1969, and this is the first time ever, such a secret. Folks, everyone on the line, on the meeting today, we have a sleeping giant, and hasn't even awakened. Now, first, scientific published studies done on all the product line. V&I is the only company known to have 40 published clinical studies done to date and 3 patents with patents pending supporting its finished product technologies. That's great. But guess what? For us business builders, this is the most important. Unprecedented scientific validation is providing us a superior advantage for business validation. I heard Bill, I heard Steve, I heard Jeff state this, and this is where we have the advantage, folks. There is no other company can say what we say. Published studies on the product, 40 scientific studies done on the product. There's our tool, folks, right there. what I just said. Unprecedented superior advantage for business validation. You can talk to anyone that you want to bring in. That's a network marketer. This is our advantage we have. The next thing is every business builder investing in their personal health. If this doesn't happen, it ain't going to happen for you. You have to invest in your personal health. Then share the concept of wellness with 3 business builders. Now, all of this resulting in unlimited wealth for every V&I business builder. Now, imagine building a business by benefiting personal health, in turn creating wealth. Now, isn't that beautiful? You're creating better personal health. Now you're creating wealth or abundance so you can enjoy whatever you would like to. In this presentation, we will only cover the front end of the Reward Thank You program, which is Fast Start bonus, the advancement bonuses, and uni-level commissions. The reason I'm only covering this, because this is the most important aspect of your business. This is where anybody, like I say, anybody can achieve it. Now, it all starts with a person joining as a V&I member. That's what you are. You're a member when you join. You type away and you enter your information. Now you are a member. Now, as a V&I member, guess what? You just started a home-based business. What does a home-based business mean to you? This is what it is. Here's examples of what you can use for deductions. Right off the bat, you could start using your cell phone, your internet, your computer. All of a sudden, you can start using it all as a deduction for your business. Now, you now have partnered up with V&I as a business builder. Here's the crucial part starting. A business builder's monthly wellness subscription commitment. Now, let's clarify this. Without a monthly commitment, your business isn't going to grow. Neither is V&I's going to grow. This is where it all starts, is the monthly subscriptions that are committed. That's what makes your business grow. At the same time, V&I growth goes too. Now, here's one of the monthly commitments. 2 bottles of Protovite, or 1 bottle of Protovite and 1 brain reward. Yes, there is packages for the people that want to be more aggressive in building, have more ambition. They're all there. But I'm not going to cover that. That's covered later on with other presentations. But I just want to show you how simple this business really is. A commitment, a monthly commitment. Every business builder makes a monthly wellness commitment, starting with the first step, just like you do. First step for everybody, 3 people. Now, your 3 business partners, say Bob, he starts with 3. Joe starts with 3. Mary starts with 3. Yes, this is the first step, folks. Right there. Think about it. That is the key of your success and everybody's success, because that's where it all starts. Making a commitment for your personal wellness, and then introducing 3 people to do the business with you. Now, systematic progressive growth for your 3 business partners as well as you. As you can see here, you got your 3, they got their 3, gives them 9. Now the progressive cycles move onwards, as you can see. The 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th cycle, right up to 729 in 6 progressive steps. Now, for the 729 members, it is still step 1. Can you imagine how it's going up here? Do a little math here, folks. 723. For example, that happened this month for you. Everybody's doing 1 step, the first step. 729 times 3 gives you, you know what it is. This is where leverage comes in. You didn't get 729 people. No, you introduced 3 people only. You got to be patient. You have to work with your people, 3-way calls, and all of that. That's what happened. Now, we're going to go to a little more excitement now. 30 to 90 days from day 1, folks, the outcome for a VNI business builder is dramatically different, with a change happening every progressive cycle forward. These people are rewarded with a lifestyle where time and money are just nothing something for a person to worry about anymore. Look at these people. They're looking and wondering, wow. And that's what we're going to talk to you about right here, is the Reward Thank You program. The following 7 slides are crucial to understand how simple and realistic the Reward Thank You program really, really is. Now, my first slide here is ranked advancement group volumes, because this is so important to understand. You know, remember when I mentioned member? Then you go to representative, manager, executive, and here's all the volumes that you achieve. This is where we, this month, achieved this volume to qualify as a director. Now, the following projected possible earnings could not be achieved by following, could be achieved by following, following our Reward Thank You program. I mean, I got here, we cannot make claims as incomes, as you may well be aware of. Now, step 1, you introduce 3 members, you have 3 orders, 390, your 30% fast start bonus is $117. Now, 375 is group volume for a representative, you qualified. Now, right here, just to show you what's happening, you invested $130 plus shipping and handling and taxes wherever it's applicable in your wellness to start your business. There's what you started your business. Now you got tax deductions that you can use, you know, all that. Now, here's the second progressive cycle. Second level, remember when I mentioned those 3 people? Those 3 people enroll 3 people, now you have a group volume of 1,482. Now, remember this. You only introduced 3 people. And you see what happened? But you're working with those 3 people. That's your 3 business partners that you're working with. Now, here's what happens. Now you got a volume of 1,125 that you needed. You got 1,482. So you became a manager. What's that mean? Don't you think that means something? Ranch management bonus manager, $250. So now this month, you earn $265.60. So far, you invested 2 months, $260 in your wellness with a possible return of $382. Where else can you find a business that will give you a return for your efforts like you have here? And what are we talking about here? Time, effort, and commitment. Now, here's the excitement. Third part. Third progressive cycle. And this is what we call third level. 9 people shared with 3 business partners. Their volume is 4758. Ka-ching, guess what? Executive manager, 4525 is the volume needed. Guess what? Executive manager bonus is $500. This month you made $562.40. Now, You invested $390 so far. You would have had a possible return of $945 after 3 months. Now this, I know in my organization, we have X number of people that qualified as ex-managers in 1 month. They became a manager, an ex-manager. So what that means? $750 maintenance bonuses. Now, here's really, it starts to get more exciting all the time. Your 4th level, 3 people each, you got a total volume 14,586. Wham! 15,075 needed as a director. Now your rank and management bonus director is $750. $1,093 possible income for that month. You invested $520 to this point. You now are $2,000.38 or $38 possible net after 4 months. Your 5th progressive cycle, 81 people times 3, they're 3 business partners, volume of 44,000. What is required for executive director is 30,000 volume. Now you advance to, you receive an executive director bonus of $1,000. Now you see why I call this a reward thank you program. You get rewarded for every step that you take, but you have to take it in the right order, at the right time, for the right reasons and causes. Do it systematically and look at what you can achieve. Here's now what you've gained, $1,848 in that particular month. This could only happen, this could have happened in 5 months if everybody can go and get 3 people in their first month. That's what you should concentrate on. Now, you invested $650, your return was $38.86 after 5 months. Now, here's what I call, and this is what we call residual income in your business. Sleepy time money. That's my favorite. That's Esther's favorite, sleepy time money. Now, there's 5 levels, okay? We won't go into the 6th level. We'll just stay at the 5 level right now. That's after 5 months, basically, you can do that. Uni-level commissions of $2,364 and growing. Now, here's where I want you to do some calculations. Remember the 728, 729 figure I had there? That's the 6th progressive cycle. 243 times 3 gives you 729. Multiply that by 104. That gives you times 6%. Now you see what income you're having for residual income. So right up to this point alone, okay, you invested $780 in your wellness with a possible return of $6,251 in 6 months. Tell me, where else can you get a beautiful opportunity like this? And it all starts simply by this: commitment to 3 things to achieve abundance. Now, the first thing, here's the stickler. Are you willing to make a monthly wellness commitment to yourself? Then, second, share this concept with only 3 people. 3 people, 3 business people, 3 business builders. And then help those 3 people do the same thing. That is where your upline can help, but you got to extend yourself to do a 3-way call with the people that your business prospective business builders and your upline. My suggestion to people I talk is think of 5 people that you know that would like to improve their financial circumstances. Then break it down to 3. Do this with your upline. They know how to speak on your behalf. They'll talk with you, and choose 3 people out of the 5. Goodness, I know everybody knows 5 people that would love to improve their financial circumstances. One of the biggest things involved here is now they have to commit to invest in their wellness. If they don't, the business ain't going to work. Simple as that. By investing in their wellness, I can't tell you what benefits they're going to get. Nobody can tell that. But one thing I know, it will help them, as we'll show you a little later on. Now, by doing these 3 steps, it will reap a harvest of abundance for all V&I business builders. Victory Nutrition is providing the seed, folks, that systematically can achieve your success to fulfill your vision, however small or large it may be. Ultimately, this is the ultimate. You have to make the decision to be the sower of that seed. Now, health, abundance, and happiness all starts with nutrition that gets in 100% of the time. Folks, believe you can make a difference, and your ultimate dream will come true.
Thank you so much, Gene. That was terrific, sir. Well done, as always. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Well, cheers with some H2O. I just applaud you for your continued leadership. I thank you and Esther. We're going to do great things in the years ahead, and more importantly, as you said, we've got a vision of blessing people and leading people into lives of abundance, both physically with the products and financially with the business. So awesome presentation. Thank you so much. And yes, sir.
This will be starting to ultimately, I'll be going through the genealogy, which we have a fairly nice, large genealogy. We're going to be going into it and tracking our business with the people that want to do the business in a very systematic, progressive way. And this is all we're going to do, because any business, the brick and mortar businesses, if you don't keep track of your business, you ain't going to be successful. So this is what we're going to start doing, is getting back to everybody here. We got a great start. It's all over the place, but we're going to bring it in and narrow it down with each individual and start building them as business builders. Thank you very much for listening, folks. Appreciate it, Jeff. And we welcome you here in Canada, especially. Man, you were the blessing for us when you came aboard, young man. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Gene. Wonderful work. I appreciate your leadership so much. And folks, so as we bring it home here, I want to put a spotlight on some of the principles that Gene shared with us. And I want you to write this down. I want to give this is a phrase that I think will help, particularly if you're brand new, on some of the brilliance of what Gene coached us on. So write this down if you will. Build the model, replicate the model. Build the model, replicate the model. Okay, that's the key. A lot of times when you're brand new and building a distribution business, that's what we're doing, folks. Think about this. With your V&I business, you will, if you stay the course, if you follow some of these teachings, you can build a distribution business that moves more V&I product, blessing people with the product all across the U.S. and Canada and around the world in the years ahead. You can build from your own home a distribution business that moves more product than your local GNC by far. I mean, our top leaders are moving more product than any individual GNC right now. You're talking literally hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in wholesale product with a home-based business. But how do you do that? It's again, build the model, replicate the model. And I want to put the spotlight on something that Gene does such a good job with his team on. We want our customers and our partners to commit to that monthly subscription, folks. And it's literally this simple. It's the same conversation. It's for customers, it's about convenience. It's figured out whatever product you want for your family on a monthly basis, and you're in complete control of that subscription. You can increase it, you can decrease it, you can cancel it at any time. And the product comes with a guarantee. So the bottom line is we want the convenience of a subscription, because I want anybody that engages with these products, I don't want them taking Protovite for a couple weeks. I don't want them taking N-Sorb for a week or two to test it out and see if they get this miraculous quick fix. I don't want people engaging with Brain Reward for just a few weeks. The big thing, one of the things we want to coach and I want you to coach is exactly what Gene coaches, and that's a subscription. Get people from a product standpoint to commit 90 to 120 days minimum. I prefer 6 months, but give your body a chance to be fed high performance fuel. Okay. And then from a business perspective, it's a commitment of an investment in your health. Not an investment in your health. An investment is a passive investment where you hope you get a return. You spend money on, and you just hope you make money. This is an investment in your health, an investment in your wellness by clinically studied products that are second to none. And so build your business. What's the message? The message, build the model, replicate the model. The message is focus on subscriptions. Make sure that as you're building and growing your business, that your team is teaching and getting people when they place that first product order. If it's a builder, let me tell this next call, he's early. If it's a builder, and they start with a builder pack, our basic, our promoter, or our share and grow pack, that's fine. But that's awesome. But that subscription, they got to have that subscription kicking in the next month, so that they've got that they're on the product, they're using the product. It's every month. And so this is such an important point. Build the model, replicate the model. Keep in mind, by the way, when you're identifying, as Gene was coaching us, the 3 who get 3, keep in mind, here's this. What are we looking for? We're looking for people that are looking. We're looking for people that are looking for more. They're looking for better health physically, better health financially. We're looking for people that are looking. And it's a sorting process, not a convincing process. So the message is to get those 3. It might not be sharing with the first 3. He's talking about identifying 3 people that want what you want, 3 people that want more out of life. We might, conceptually, we might have to kiss some frogs to find those 3. We might have some wonderful customers come on that don't want to build a business. So it's a sorting process, not a convincing process. How many people are you going to need to share V&I with to find your 3 partners? I don't know. And you don't know. But here's what we do know. They're out there. And so it's a sorting process, not a convincing process. You're looking for people that are looking. The mistake a lot of people make is they bring one person into the business that says they want to build a business, and they try to make that person successful. Now, God bless them. If they're part of the community, that's wonderful. Enjoy the product. But if they're not willing to do anything right now, that's not one of your 3. We want to look for people that are looking. I'm going to go into that a little bit next Saturday on a little bit more detail of the sorting process. But that's the key. The 3 who get 3 is an irrefutable model. But just keep in mind, don't set yourself up that the first 3 you're going to talk to are going to be your 3 partners. It's a sorting process, not a convincing process. We want to say less to more people. Invite people to learn about V&I, share the information, and follow up. Use your upline success coaches for 3-way calls. Use the Zoom presentations. Use the recording Zoom presentations. Use the conference calls that your upline coaches are doing, and share V&I, the V&I story, to identify your 3. That's where the work comes in. There's some work there, folks, to find those 3. You see the 3 who get 3. Make no mistake, there's work that goes in there, but it's fun work. It's easy work. We're talking to people about blessing their health physically and blessing them financially with this business model. So it's a sorting process, not a convincing process. So be aware of that. Now, as we wrap up, what I want to share with you is this. Do you have a personal growth plan? We always have, as we talk fundamentals on these Saturday events. And we also talk leadership and leadership development. So here's a question for you as we're bringing September to a close in the next 36 hours, basically. Do you have a personal development plan? And if you do, what is it? And are you consistent with that? And if you don't, why not? Because one of the things I'll share with you, leaders are learners. And you're a leader, or you wouldn't be on this event. You wouldn't be plugged in with Gene's coaching and this content. Leaders are learners. And as a community, we want to learn and grow and improve. It's about getting a little bit better. A little bit better today than yesterday. A little bit better tomorrow than today. It's about progress, not perfection, right? We don't want to put so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect. I've messed up almost every Zoom presentation we've done. I've pushed the wrong button. Things happen. It's okay. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Lighten up, relax. It's all good. I want you to have fun and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process of getting out of your comfort zone. I promise you, when I mess up on Zoom presentations, I'm out of my comfort zone. Blood pressure goes up, cheeks get flushed. It's all good. When you pick up that phone to make that phone call to one of your contacts to share V&I, you're out of your comfort zone. That's okay. That's where growth is. And so you want to be very intentional with your personal growth and pay attention to three things. Number one, the books you're reading. Are you reading any books that are designed? This is right at my desk here. Look, I'll grab them. I go through this, Leadership Through the Ages. This is a collection of quotes that I'll pick up every once in a while to inspire me. I can't reach the other book, but I'm reading a book on Colin Powell on leadership that's over on my other desk. So what are you reading? And just a few pages out of a good book every morning or every night, every day, to feed yourself, to learn and grow and improve. What are you reading? Number two, what are you listening to that can help you reach your goals, that can help you be a better leader, that can help you be a better husband, be a better father, be a better uncle, be a better grandparent? What are you reading to inspire you? What are you listening to inspire you? So pay attention to the books you're reading, the things you're listening to. And number three, the people you associate with. A mentor of mine used to say people are like elevators. They either lift you up or they take you down. And look, I'm not saying disassociate with family members. Obviously, we love people. We love our family. Some people have good days. Some people have bad days. And that's all good. That's part of the human experience for all of us. What I am saying is pay attention to who you spend a lot of time with. And we'll talk about this more in the future. I made a decision a couple of decades ago with some of my old, kind of childhood friends. I love them, but I had to start limiting some time. I had to actually eliminate time in some cases. So just pay attention. Those three things. What are you reading? What are you listening to? And who are you associating with? And are they helping you get where you want to go? And it's not always about getting, but it's about the power of association. Here's a point. If you're not putting positive things in your brain from reading or from listening, and you're hanging out with negative people constantly, it's impossible to be a positive leader. It's impossible to have a positive mindset about life. Again, I don't want to get preachy, but I don't watch a whole lot of news. When you watch local or national news, it's almost always negative. And negative. What's wrong? Is that helping me spread the mission of helping people become beacons of health, hope, and abundance? For me, it's not. For me, it makes me feel bad. So all I'm saying is just pay attention to it. Not trying to preach, just saying pay attention to what you're reading, the things you're listening to, and the people you associate with. And I want to encourage you to, have you ever heard of Jim Rohn? If you're taking notes, Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. Now, he's in heaven now. He's been long gone, but he is phenomenal. You can go to YouTube for free. You don't have to buy a lot of personal development stuff, folks. It's all on YouTube. Go to and enter Jim Rohn, and I'll tell you a program that was one of my all-time favorites. Is called Take Charge of Your Life. Folks, if you will go to YouTube for free, if you've got internet connection and a device, a phone or a laptop or a computer, you go to YouTube, and Jim Rohn, J-I-M, of course, R-O-H-N, Jim Rohn, Take Charge of Your Life. And there's several versions that are online for free. And you can listen to that. And folks, that you listen to 10, 15 minutes of that a day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, whatever your commitment is with your personal growth plan. And in 30 days, you are a different person. You are a stronger leader. You're a more capable coach and mentor with your team. And it'll make a big difference. If you want your business to grow, you need to grow. That's straight from Jim Rohn. and it's powerful. So I want to encourage you to do that. And if you do me a favor, if you take me up on this challenge, I want you to email me personally, and I will respond to you. Jeff@vni.life. If you take me up on the gym run, whether you've heard them or not, but you can listen to Take Charge of Your Life over the next 30 days between now and the end of October. And I want you to email me, and we'll schedule a call, and I want to talk with you about what you've learned from that program, because it's a game changer, folks. Again, you grow like that, you're setting the pace for your team, you're more equipped and empowered to lead your team, and you start applying some of the principles that Gene shared with us, build the model, replicate the model, you'll be amazed at how your VNI business grows. So we want to help you in that growth. Again, it's all about you helping you achieve what you want to with the amazing VNI products and this brand and our family. It's because this is family. It's a community. We've shared it before. We're going to share it again. We're looking for missionaries, not mercenaries, passion-driven, mission-driven, focused to help people. And we're going to celebrate the progress. I celebrate Gene and Esther's progress of going director. We've got a ton of rank advancement in the month of September, but guess what? September's not done. So finish September strong. Make that extra call. Follow up with that extra person. Break the zero if you haven't gotten a new customer or a new member on with a product order yet. Break the zero. You've got time. You can do it. And then when the dust settles and we get a good night's sleep Sunday night, it's a brand new month. We'll plug into the 8 o'clock product call, monthly product call with our founder and CEO and our director of product research and product development at 8 o'clock Monday. Tuesday evening at 9, we'll have the October kickoff call, and we'll have some guest speakers that have rank advanced in September. Folks, your future's bright. It really is. You're if you don't know it yet, I promise you, you're part of something special, and I'm grateful to be in business with all of you, and more importantly, to be on a mission with all of you, and I'm excited. So on behalf of Gene and the entire VNI family, which you're an important part of, thanks for plugging in. Thanks for investing in your future by plugging into this Zoom training, and let's just pay it forward. Let's finish September strong and position ourselves for an amazing October. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, and we'll be talking with you on Monday night. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.